Good morning, and welcome to this week's edition of Marquette in Motion. We're your hosts, Miranda Peters
and Hallie Kilberg.
Thanks for joining us today, everyone, on this 9th day of December.
As hard as it is to believe, Christmas is just over 2 weeks away. On today's show, during this time of giving, Miranda and I will be discussing what the Giving Box program is and why it's the gift that gives more than just once.
Then Justina will be here informing us on what to expect when you come to the Marquette Christmas concerts this week.
Some of our kindergarten and first grade students will be telling us about the recent field trip they went on.
Then the guys will be here with the many results of your Marquette boys and girls basketball teams.
And then in segment 3, Molly Minster will be interviewing senior Burke O'Brien.
And lastly, Hallie and I will give you all the details on where to watch Marquette sports teams as well as other future happenings at our school.
The holiday season is known as a time of giving, whether it be to friends, family, or a stranger in need.
Giving is a predominant theme at Marquette, especially at this time of year with the Operation New View campaign as well as the Takeaway Hunger program. However, a new program developed by Marquette's K-5 teachers is also being added to the list this year. It's called the Giving Box.
The program works like this. Between now and Friday, December 15th, students will bring in used toys that are in great condition, as well as shoe boxes. Then on Tuesday, December 19th, the K-5 students will wrap the shoe boxes in white butcher paper and will sort the toys by ages.
By the way, toys for children of all ages are needed, birth through the teens.
These boxes and toys will then be delivered to St. Mark's Youth Enrichment Center, a facility in Dubuque that provides enriching before and after school program care for children in Dubuque.
Yes, the toys and games will be delivered to St. Mark's, but the journey doesn't end there.
Once there, the toys will be set up in a store-like fashion.
The kids that go to St. Mark's will then get to go through the simulated store and pick out a toy or game for each of their siblings.
They then get to decorate the wrapped shoebox and place their chosen gift for their sibling in the box, delivering their gift to their loved one at Christmas.
If you, as a community member, are interested in contributing shoeboxes or toys in excellent condition to this worthy cause, please contact Tricia Kilberg at 872-3284.
The only thing better than receiving a gift is giving it, and as Winston Churchill stated, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give."
We hope your Advent season is full of giving and, in return, receiving.
And now, we're going to give you the next part of the show, right after these words from our sponsors. Welcome back to Marquette in Motion. Justina Denlinger is here with all the details on the upcoming Christmas concerts.
'Tis the season to be jolly. On Monday, December 11th, preschool through 5th grade students will perform their annual Christmas concert in the MEC beginning at 6:30. Once again, the show will open with the preschool singing a collection of songs. If we can trust Hallie's little brother, who happens to be a preschooler, this year's songs will include such favorites as Jingle Bells, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Following this preschool entertainment, our elementary students will take the stage to make your Christmas extra merry. Now, if you are not able to make Monday evening 6:30 concert, or if you want a sneak peek, there will be a matinee in the MEC at 1:45 on Monday, which will feature the kindergarten through 5th grade students. The middle school and high school students will perform their Christmas concert Thursday evening, December 14th, beginning at 7 p.m. in the St. Joseph's Church. Please support our choir students and Mr. Noah Cornelius, our kindergarten through 12th grade music teacher, by attending these free and festive performances. For Marquette in Motion, this has been Justina Denlinger.
Thanks, Justina. This week, for our segment usually brought to you by a guest reporter, we have a special treat for you.
That's right, Miranda. Rather than just one guest reporter, we are bringing you many guest reporters. Various kindergarten and first grade students are here to tell us about their recent field trip to the Heritage Center at the University of Dubuque. Kids, the stage is all yours.
Hi, I'm Allie, and I'm a first grader. And on Wednesday, the kindergartners and first graders went to Miss Nelson is Missing.
Hi, I'm Keegan, and I'm a kindergartner, and we went to a stage called Miss Nelson Was Missing. And it's about their teacher is missing, and they get a different teacher.
Hi, I'm Ashlyn, and I'm in kindergarten, and Miss Nelson was missing, and there was a substitute teacher, and she was mean.
Hi, I'm Ethan. I'm in kindergarten. The kids weren't behaving, and they got a mean teacher who wasn't nice. They thought she was a witch, but I think that she was Miss Nelson.
Hi, I'm Bindi from kindergarten. My favorite part of the show was when the principal was in their classroom.
Hi, my name is Nicholas. My favorite part of Miss Nelson is when they wave their hands around.
Hi, my name's Adley and I'm in first grade and there's music in the show.
Hi, I'm Patrick. I'm a first grader. And my favorite part is when the detective is singing that song.
Hi, I'm Connor. My favorite part of the show when the kids were being wild.
Hi, I'm Allie again, and we watched the show at the University of Dubuque.
Thanks, boys and girls. Up next are Jeb and Garrett with the Marquette Sports Report.
Thanks, Miranda. This has been another week packed with basketball action.
But first, to finish up last week's results, on Friday, December 1st, the JV girls and varsity girls and boys teams traveled to Springville to take on Cedar Valley Christian.
There, all three teams came out with impressive wins on the road, with the final score of the JV game being 52-16. The varsity girls score was 48-31, while the final score of the varsity boys game was 80-16.
To start out this week, the JV and varsity girls and boys all traveled to Durant for a quad Monday night, December 4th. The JV girls started out strong and pulled out to a 19-point win. The JV boys, however, came a little short.
The varsity girls then dominated the court, winning by 35 points with a final score of 59-24. But the varsity boys were not able to come out of this close battle with a win. The final score for that game was 41-48.
The basketball teams had a quick turnaround. The following evening, Tuesday, December 5th, all four teams loaded on the bus again, this time traveling to Clinton to play the Fighting Irish from Principe. The night started with the JV girls winning big with a final score of 60-5. The JV boys were then able to hang on for the win after building a lead early in the game.
The varsity girls won by a large margin. However, the varsity boys played a nail-biter right down to the last second. The boys were down by as much as 5 points in the third quarter, but were able to walk away with a victory, winning by 1 point in the end, with a score of 49-48.
To round out the week, the JV and varsity squads took to the home court on Friday, December 8th to face the fierce Calamus Wheatland team. The results for that game will be announced on next week's edition.
All four teams will be traveling across town this afternoon to face the Bellevue Comets. This friendly rivalry will kick off at 1 o'clock, starting with the JV girls, followed by JV boys, then varsity girls and boys. We'll have those results for you next week as well. From Marquette in Motion, this has been Jeb Schwager
and Garrett Krieg
with your Marquette Sports Report.
Thanks, guys. Don't go away. We'll be back with more Marquette in Motion after the break.
Welcome back to Marquette in Motion. Up next is Molly Minster interviewing senior Burke O'Brien.
Hi, I'm Molly Minster, and today I'm here with our senior interview, Burke O'Brien. Thank you, Burke, for joining us today.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here.
Can you tell us about what events you're involved in here at Marquette?
Well, I'm involved in some of the more intellectual activities, such as play, musical, physics competition, and quiz bowl.
Do you know what college you would like to attend or what you would like to major in?
I haven't decided on a college at this time, but I will probably major in engineering or history.
What is your favorite book?
My favorite book would be Some of All Fears by Tom Clancy.
Who is your favorite Marquette teacher?
I'd probably say Mr. Bishop or Mr. Hollinsby. They both kind of share my interests and my passions.
Now for some questions that are a little more fun. Do you prefer artificial or real Christmas trees?
I'd probably say artificial because they can be used every year and you don't have to get a new one.
Do you have a favorite activity or hobby?
I'm really into playing board games, and I get to do that at school now with a new board gaming club, and I really enjoy that.
What's your favorite board game?
My favorite board game would be America, spelled with a K. I've actually helped produce the game, and I really do enjoy it.
What's your favorite school lunch?
My favorite school lunch would probably be just a classic American hamburger.
What's your favorite color?
Red.
What's your favorite Christmas song or movie?
My favorite Christmas movie would be A Year Without a Santa Claus. That one is a classic.
Finally, what has been your favorite experience in your time at Marquette?
I really do like the spirit of community and how everyone knows each other so well and is so supportive of everyone.
Thank you so much, Brooke, for joining us. This has been Molly Minster with Marquette in Motion.
Thanks, Molly. And now, to round out the show, Miranda and I will be looking ahead. We hope to see you at Bellevue High School this afternoon, as all 4 of your Marquette teams will take on the Comets.
And be sure to come down to the MEC on Monday night at 6:30 for the preschool through 5th grade Christmas concert.
Then on Tuesday, our JV and varsity boys and girls teams will be traveling down to Easton Valley to take on the Riverhawks beginning at 4:00 p.m.
On Thursday night, the middle school and high school will be having their Christmas concert, which will begin in the church at 7 p.m.
Then on Friday night, it's another quad, with the Mohawks taking on Lisbon, and all of the fun will begin at 4:30 p.m. in the MEC.
And next Saturday, a week from today, the JV and varsity boys and girls will be traveling to Alburnett to face the Pirates starting at 4 p.m.
And that's all the time we have for today. For Marquette in Motion, this has been Hallie Kilberg.
And Miranda Peters.
And remember, stay informed, stay involved, stay
in motion.